mistakes that every small business must avoid in their small businesses. If we are all to do our businesses in such a way that we don't make much mistakes, we would have gone very far than where we are right now. But because we do make lots of mistakes in our businesses, we end up growing slowly or sometimes not growing at all. So in this video, I want to share with you some of the few mistakes that you should avoid in your small business by all means. The number one mistake: hiring family members, relatives, or even friends. So it's very easy for you to actually hire a family member or a relative or even a friend, but yet the pain of loss that you will make in the process is going to be higher. Sometimes you may hire these people when you actually know that they are your relatives or they are your families, that they may not do anything wrong to your business. Sometimes you even go as far as not paying them because you know they are your relatives. But one thing you have to understand is that they don't understand your goals. They don't actually know what you exactly want in your business. So they will obviously pay themselves in many ways. And in many occasions, you might think because they're your families, you will give to them a lot of freedom, and they will use that freedom to let down your business. So the only way you can employ your relatives or your families or your friends is that if only they have the right qualification for the job that you want to offer. If they don't, please don't just hire them because they are your relatives or because they are your friends or because they are your family members. Find out whether they have the right knowledge about the work that you want to offer and allocate the appropriate salary to that work and make them know that they are working for that salary, and also make it clear that in case they make mistakes, they will have to suffer the penalties. This way you are at least going to minimize losses that might come, because family members, relatives and friends won't take your business as serious as you want. Mistake number two: hiring just anyone. So sometimes in your business, work might become so much that you can't do it alone on your own, and then you might go thinking that you need to get somebody to actually help you, and you work together towards the same goal. It's always a very great idea to hire people and you work together, but the problem comes just hiring anyone. So first of all, before you hire somebody to work for you, you need actually to know the exact kind of skill you need for that job. Otherwise, if you are just going to hire somebody to fill the position, you are going to be miserable. Your business is going to be put at making more losses than expected. The first thing you will have to do is to write down the skills, the capabilities of the person that you want to come and work with you in that business before you hire. Hiring just anyone is really going to affect your business, and you must avoid that by all means. The third mistake: not keeping records. Amongst others, records will help you to track the progress of your business, and it will also help you to detect expenses that you can actually reduce in your business. So if you are not keeping records in your small business, you are obviously not going to know whether your business is progressing or whether your business is spending more than what it's expected to do. Because if you don't keep track of these things, you might be operating your business when actually it has already failed. So if you are not keeping records in your small business because you think you are too busy, please, you have to avoid this and start keeping records as soon as possible. Mistake number four: not paying yourself first. Most people don't pay attention to paying themselves first in their business because they think the business is theirs, everything in that business is theirs. but you have to pay attention and start paying yourself fast, because this is the money that you are going to build your own wealth on. In case your business is to fail, the only money you will look up to will be your pay yourself fast. So if you don't have pay yourself fast, that means you are building nothing. You are just floating in your business, and in case your business registers any loss, you too will also suffer the loss. So make sure to start paying yourself fast in your business. And to get more knowledge on how to pay yourself fast, I would recommend you to read a book, The Richest Man in the Babylon, and also you can also read another book, Rich Dad and Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. These two books will help you on how to start paying yourself fast and why you should do so. Mistake number 5 is spending more than what you earn. In fact, if you don't pay attention to how much money you earn and how much money you spend, and obviously if you spend more than what you earn, with the time you are going to go broke. So the only saying is that if you spend more than what you earn, with the time you will always go broke, whether you like it or not. The only way you can avoid going broke is if you stop spending more than what you earn. Mistake number 6 is purely focusing on saving your money. One thing you have to understand is that everything is going high in price. So saving your money purely doesn't add any value to your money. Let's say if you pick 1,000 Ugandan shillings and you put it somewhere without investing and just saving it somewhere for a year, that money is going to stay the same as 1,000 as you placed it. But one thing you have to understand is that inflation is constantly going on. Prices of products and services are always going high, meaning things that today you are buying at 1,000 shillings, tomorrow they want to be at the same price. Obviously they will be at an increased price. So what you will need to do with your money is you have to give work to each and every money that you make in your business instead of saving it purely. So you can just identify something where you can put your money and it keeps making some small money. By it, that simply means you need to look for investment opportunities. So there are investment opportunities for any kind of money you have. So instead of saving your money, think of using it to do something that will see you make at least a coin on it as time goes, so that you can stand a chance to beat inflation. And the biggest problem is the reason why most people save their money is actually wrong. They save money to spend instead of saving money to invest. So do not focus purely on saving your money as a business owner. You are going to do a lot of problems to your own self. Avoid this mistake by all means. Mistake number 7, and this is the last mistake, that is undercharging and overcharging your customers all at the same time. These two mistakes, you must avoid them by all means. In the other way around, undercharging your customers will actually make you to leave a lot of money on table. Okay, it will make you to leave a lot of money on table, and it will also make you to waste a lot of your time. And overcharging your customers also at the same time will also make you lose your customers to your competitors. So you need to identify the right price of your products or your services, and so that you don't overcharge your customers and you also don't undercharge your customers. Because if you do so, in both occasions you are going to be affected in one way or the other. So look for the right price and make sure to not leave money on table. So you shouldn't undercharge your customers, and you shouldn't also overcharge your customers in order to stay in the business long and long and long. Thank you so much for watching my video up to the end. So please support my content by subscribing to my channel, like this video and share this video with somebody whom you think might benefit from the message that we have just shared here in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in my next video.